This is a tarot reading for Capricorn. Spirit, can we please receive supportive guidance for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? Okay, this is intense. So the card that flipped out was the Star card. And so the Star card is to do with having faith, being trusting that you're being guided into the right direction, and that Spirit is supporting you on your life's mission, which is to do with helping people and supporting one another, and for the ultimate coming together for the healing of the collective consciousness. And so that is to do with the sign Aquarius. So the star is associated with Aquarius, and Aquarius is the water bearer. So the water bearer brings water to the people. Like without water, we wouldn't survive. So as you can see, you know, this is the World card. And so basically, as I said before, we're all coming together, we're all growing, healing, evolving, and this process is taking us into a completely new cycle, a new phase. We've been through everything that we needed to strengthen ourselves and to develop a higher level of awareness so that we can contribute to the collective consciousness. And so that's where we're at right now. Those who have been doing the work, that's where we're at right now. And so with these two cards together, you know, it's saying, you know, we're here to help one another with the collective spiritual growth and development. As you can see, you know, like bringing water to the people, like these two coming together in joining in a union to shine light. And ultimately that's what partnership is about. It's about amplification of energy. And you know, and then also right here is talking about the healing. You know, we're all healing one another. We're all supporting one another on this mission, the mission to unite as one. And, you know, karma, you know, all the life lessons, all the past experiences, the past lifetimes that we've had to go through to come to this stage. Like we're in 2021, you know, like this is extreme time. This is an extreme time for humanity. And there's going to be major shifts, you know, shifts that you wouldn't even be able to understand. Like there's so many things that are going to happen that are going to just blow us away. As I say, blow us away, like we have the tower. So like the system is completely collapsing. You know, we can't continue to live in a system that's a patriarchy. And this patriarchy has been contributing to the death of, you know, humanity, where there's not enough nurturing to support humanity. It's just too much masculine. And so you can see here with the Emperor, when he's balanced, he's the provider, he's the protector. You know, he cares for his family, but when he's unbalanced, he's very selfish and narcissistic, and he's egotistical, and he's all for himself. And so because, you know, we've been in this system for so long, you know, people are getting sick, the planet is dying, you know, we're separate from one another, and we're supposed to be coming together. You know, like we need to support and nurture one another. And so you can see, like with the the Queen of Pentacles, she is represented by earth energy. So she's either Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And so she is a caregiver. She very much about family. She's very loyal, as you can see with her dog. She loves to have stability and nice things. And she's very, you know, she's conscientious of her her footprint, like on the earth. She makes sure, like, she's recycles. You know, she's very frugal. She's very wealthy and abundant, but that's very much centered. She's very centered and grounded in that, you know. And so these two coming together, like if these two come together, the masculine and the feminine, both bringing each other, you know, providing for one another and offering each other what the other doesn't have. You know, he offers her what he brings to the picture is different than what she brings to the picture. So they support each other in what it is that they came here to accomplish. And so at this stage, it's about receptivity. It's about allowing, you know, like we can't continue to resist love and to be resentful and angry and, you know, all of that. We have to let it go because it's not serving any purpose whatsoever, but to contain us and to, you know, we're creating our own suffering. You know, like this person wants to extend love. They're like, you know, they're looking at them longing and, you know, I want to love you. And this little boy is like, no, like I'm refusing. It's intense. That's all I could say. Do the work, do the spiritual work through the woundings, do what you got to do, because if you don't, you're going to suffer in the future. Like you either suffer now and you do what you got to do. You got to do the conditioning. It's like you're going to the gym, you're strengthening yourself, you're doing the conditioning, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual conditioning. That's what we came here to do. It's never going to end. And so you accept what it is and you just do what you need to do day by day, choice by choice. And as slowly but surely, you'll become stronger. And if you don't do that, if you refuse to do what you came here to do, well, then you're going to suffer. Like suffering is optional. It's a matter of our mindset, our perception. Okay. You know, we are powerful beings, but because of the system, the patriarchy, we've been told otherwise. Can I please have some more guidance for Capricorn? Capricorn. Yeah. Okay. I need to drink. So like basically how I ended it on this last note, you know, with being open to receiving. It's like, you know, if you don't do that, this is what's going to continue. The defensiveness, you know, feeling like you have to protect yourself, being stuck in your mind, ruminating, obsessing, you know, being held captive by your own imagination, these faulty lies, these untruths, you know, the stories we tell ourselves, that we convince ourselves that our things are true and we know it's true, and we double down and, you know, we just obsess. And it's like, what's, you know, why are we doing this? You know, and it's just like this constant battle back and forth and back and forth. And you know, and because the energy is speeding up and because there's so much you know, happening around the world, and because we've been forced to go inward, then what happens is we do have so much space in our mind, and we don't have as much connection with people to be able to release that pent-up energy. And so then it does get us into these, you know, these mindsets. But also, when I've done reflections on this, like, this is really important for the process of our spiritual growth and development, because when we are able to really strengthen our mind and overcome our mindsets, then we're able to, you know, contribute at a larger capacity. You know, we're able to really strengthen we're really able to strengthen ourselves. And the strengthening comes from the mind, and that's what this whole situation is going to be about. It's about the mind. There's more in the masses than there is in the, you know, in the elite or whatever. And so when we, as the mass collective consciousness, the mind energy, come together and like shift and overcome, and you know, we're in this isolation, and yeah, it's hard, but it's like you overcome time and time again, and you just become stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's like with this card, it's Aquarius energy. Aquarius is all about the mind. You know, their mind is like way out there. They see things, they hear things, like they're you know, they're in other galaxies, other worlds, other dimensions. And so when we can master our mind, you know, and not be prisoners of our mind, we're able to really bring something to this experience. You know, and like, this is what I'm saying, like mastery, you know, fine-tuning everything. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. What do you need to fine-tune? You know, yes, this is about celebration. This is about, you know, coming together, friendships, connections. And, you know, we can still do that, you know, whether it's like writing a letter, like why don't we do old school stuff, like writing a letter to someone, or, you know, start reading more, or write poetry, or, you know, there's other ways for us to release release our mind. I keep saying mind. As I said, like, write a letter. Here you go. You know, this guy's writing a letter. So maybe someone needs to, you know, do it the old-fashioned, like get a piece of paper and a pen. Do it old-fashioned. It's about being open to receiving. Someone's going to be communicating something in the future. It's going to come in quickly. It's to do with love. Somebody loves someone. And so right now, just stay grounded, do your cultivation, do what you need to do for you, be patient, tend to your garden, you know, just enjoy where you're at. And if you're getting frustrated and you're feeling this or you're feeling that, it's okay. Just feel it, do what you got to do, and then let it go. Yeah, like this situation that you're involved with caused a lot of heartache. It was very, very, very painful. But you're going to be receiving information from this person. This person has changed. They're more confident, secure, grounded. They've been through a lot of life lessons. They understand now. They've gone through the dark night of the soul. They understand how their past actions affected people negatively, and they understand now that that's something that they can't continue to do. The way that they approached things in the past had to do with karmic cycles, lifetimes, past lifetimes, where they were very dishonest, and like where they're just like a really, really, I don't need to say the words. I don't want to activate the words, but I'm just saying this is a past life experience. You've learned the lessons. You're coming out of it. and it's time for a new experience. And, you know, do what you need to do for you, stay present, enjoy the changing of seasons, enjoy integrating everything that you've learned and everything that you discovered, and just be excited and you know, look forward to what the future holds, because it holds amazing things. Like, I'm just like can't even barely find my words, because this is just so powerful, the information that I just received here. But it, you know, at the same time, like, we got to be mindful. It's about groundedness right now. It's about holding your space, holding your energy, because that's where the power lies. It lies within. It lies within the love that you have with yourself. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, and much love to you all. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can find my information in the description. Take care.